Hello there everyone and welcome back to Better Than Wolves. We are back in the overworld today, heading to our mob system, and I need to get a better axe before I do any more pigmen hunting. I had a couple of real close calls because my battle axe was not quite powerful enough for the job. So I came here and there wasn't enough XP. As you see, I have 52 levels. Still a little ways to go because I have right here a knockback 2 battle axe, which is going to have smite on it shortly. So I've spent some time here working on the entrance. It's coming along nicely. And then I was sort of just pondering things, and I had a bit of an idea. And we're going to try and implement that idea today. So I got to head down here. Actually, first we got to go get our XP. Completely forgot. The whole part of the reason we're here is to come here and just quickly 6 more levels. We're getting close. Getting close. So in my inventory I have all the bits and bobs of our XP storage system. I ripped it all down because I had an idea. And today we are going to test that idea and see if it will actually work the way I think it will. Because if it does, the 8-hopper storage system will work quite nicely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me just check something here. Now, it should be, yeah. Oh, right, except I think it's off by 1. Hold on, I may have miscalculated. Oh, no. Oh, hold on. Let's see. Yeah, that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I am off by 1. Okay. This will just take a second to fix. Fortunately, it's the kind of thing I can fix really easily, thanks to some quirks of the items I'm using to build this system. So it was almost perfect. It was almost ready to go. But yeah, we're going to do an 8-block based system. And what I have come up with, this should be really interesting to see if this works the way I think it will, is a way to actually supply water to an 8-block based system. So where it's coming from is the row above. Right, I forgot about that little quirk of the system. No, that should be okay. Let's see. I may just need to do a bit of a disastrous trip in there. Do that there. Because I need to find out where I need to cut things off here. Or adjust things. So there's something right there. And I think it's this right here. Close that off. Oh. Oh. Right. Let me think here. That's probably why I did the water system the way I did, isn't it? So if I do that, it doesn't bring the XP in the right direction. Okay, give me 1 second here. I just got to figure out something. I may have to tear this out and redo it a tiny bit. Yeah, I think I know what I have to do. Be right back. Alrighty, the easiest solution was just to move the whole works down by 1 block. And bingo, problem solved. So that should be an 8-block run right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so now as you all know, water goes 7 blocks in Minecraft. Or sorry, 8 blocks in Minecraft, the 8th block of which is basically a, it's the block the water has to fall on under ordinary circumstances. And that hasn't changed in Better Than Wolves to say at all. So, to get this design to work the way I want it to, is going to require a little creativity. And part of that creativity has to work around the design of the power system for this, which is what I'm going to show you guys now. See, now that we're doing a 3-block system, it opens up a much more efficient structure and easier to design. This is one I've actually built before. And I'll just show it. I'll show you one level of it now. So in the middle, you've got 3 hoppers on each level, and the middle one is the downwards one, because on the next level down, you have 1, 2, 3, like so. Or, hold on, it's not even like that. I just put one of the hoppers down. I think I'm off by 1. But yeah, there we are. So there's our next row of hoppers, lines up with this right here. So we have this one. Might as well build this row, just show you the rough of it. This is just rough drafting. And always got to make sure you have power on it. But the beauty of this setup is it means all 3 of these don't interfere with each other by design. Because this one faces the middle, this one faces the middle, and that one will face downwards. See, they can't be powered by a central structure because they overlap a bit too much, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's how the 3rd tier will look when it's done, more or less. Now on the outside, it's a little more complicated. Just get one more row here. I gotta love being able to see exactly where you stand with the mob spawning here. Let's just get a little light on the situation. There we go. Almost. Okay. So now it's this one's powered, this one's powered. So we need to power as follows. This one, this one, this one. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we need to power 5 of them from this side. We're powering 3 from the inside and 5 from the outside. So there's 4 of them. Now to power the 5th, we need to come around the corner here. And this is where it gets interesting. Because in my old design, and this should work just fine now, you have to go out 2. And there's the corner piece. And this is getting us back to the lovely place where... Oh, no, I did only have to go at 1. My bad. Repeatable patterns make my life, well, anybody's life, a lot easier with mechanical systems. And that goes like that. And other than rotating a few boxes around, that is this floor entirely powered. So that brings us around to the question, okay, the floor above powers, we need to power, so this is the part I needed to check, because I need to know where this water has to go for this to work, because we powered this one here, this one, 3, 4, and forget about that one. That one's just going to be a dead, that'll be a dead hopper. Let's see what happens when I shift click here. It does, lovely. That makes life a lot easier. Where's the XP? The XP is going where it's supposed to go, right? Wish you good luck. After all, part of the thing we're doing down here is killing time to get the XP we need for the next enchantment. So if I've done this right. Yeah, oh yeah, it's working just fine. Good. And this should be pretty close. After this, there we go. See, this thing is going to go on the end of the rows because it tips horizontally. It can go at the end of each row. Alright, we'll go do that enchantment in a minute. We're doing a pretty low hazard job here, and I really want to get it working. But let's just go with the things that matter. The thing that matters here. Oh, other than a way around. Way around. Okay, so then we have this one here. Stop getting distracted. I can fill these in later. 4, and one of these will be rotated to face downwards, probably that one at the end. So there's our water situation right there. So this is how we're bringing water in. So what we need the water to do is flow in right there, and this is the part where it gets complicated. We also need it to go down to the next floor below and provide water for 4 down. So the water can go down through this gap right here. Because of the quirks of water in Minecraft, it will go equally that way and this way. Which means we can then run it down into a tube, which I'll replace with glass later. Because we can put a block here, no problem. A block under there, a block under there, and a block under there. And that is a fully secured water tube. Because it will come off the edge. All we'll have to do is make sure it doesn't go here. There we go. And with that in place, what we should be able to do is bring a water stream down from the surface, because of course I've built this entire place. There's a method to the madness of having there be water everywhere around here. This is part of it, because I have water sources available for me to work with and play with as my heart contents. So the only rule it really has to follow is it has to be, we'll take it up here. I think the only thing I'm worried about is whether or not we're still under the mob system. I think we are. So that's something we have to get away from. We have to get far enough because we don't want mobs accidentally falling down into here. Oh, here comes some sand. There's the edge. Getting there. Oh, here it comes. Well, that worked. And there we go. Now, all I have to do... Oh no, it worked. So that should have traveled 8 and stopped. So, and then this is traveling down and is ready to be collected at the next floor down, thanks to the fact that these act as full blocks. So, there you go. This is how we're going to control or provide water and 8-block flows to each of these systems. And that's really all there is to it. So I thought we'd put the dragon hoppers right here. So the only thing I don't know, this is one thing I have to check. And that is what will happen when the hopper hits this, the water hits here. Uh-oh, where'd it go? Water went where it wasn't supposed to go. Oh, crap. Something went wrong. Yep, quite wrong. Okay, that can go there, and that can go there, because we'll be able to remove this. Oh, wrong. We need this one out of here. Come on. Frog. There we go. I think that's doing it. The only thing I don't know for sure is where the XP is currently going. Right. Right. We have a design flaw going on here, don't we? Let's see. How is this supposed to work? We put this here. We get no water in here. Right, because this is the one that's producing the XP right here. So, this one needed to have a half-slab ceiling to work. And I'm going to need another way out of here, which we'll do in a minute. There we go. Now it should be working. I'll just get a few torches in here so that this isn't a hazard in the future. It'll get removed eventually, but right now it's a tiny bit of a hazard. Fortunately, it's all high enough to accept torches in a way that it will work. I'll take you out of there, because I don't really need to go across there often. Okay. Now then, all we have to do is insert. But yeah, that should be, if my calculations were correct, reaching the 8-block distance. There we are. To the next row. and that will do it. Yeah, so... Oh, ooh, that's not good. Right. That could be a problem. This needs to be down to 1. Alright, slight adjustment time. Yeah, okay, so this needs to be at 1 away. So we need to go just a bit further back on this. So there's a bit of math going to be involved here, and this actually could make this a little more difficult. I might actually have to take the water down a lot deeper. Alright, so let's see. Well, we'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's get rid of this right here. No, stop it. Okay. And now... Alright, so that's exactly 1 short of where we need to be. So that's the full 8 right there. So to get this to be 7, we need it to go 1 further out. And if all goes according to plan, it did not reverse the water flow. So this isn't going to work the way I want. It's going to zigzag down right here instead. But that is a job for another day, because right now we have a enchantment to do and a system to reverse. But now, check it out. XP into the new XP storage system is working. All I have to do is seal it up so it's pointing in the right direction for the moment, for the time being. Okay, you seal. We'll do some testing on that later. So we just need to put the block right here, like so, and then all the XP should go that way. Okay, that's it. That's the new design. This is the way I'm going to approach it. So it's going to be an 8x8 system, which is way nicer to build than the 7x7. Let me tell you. Even with the additional challenge of not being able to move source blocks around, this is still way nicer than any other system I could design. So let's go do an enchantment, and we'll wrap up this episode by seeing how effective this is on zombie pigmen. So we'll do the enchantment, and then I will cut for our walk to the nether, to the pigmen farm. And then I will smack a few of them around on camera, and we'll see how good a smite knockback axe is against pigmen. I went with knockback because I want to keep them I want them to keep their distance. So if I can hit them and send them flying before they can get to me, so much the better. And of course, the reason I need to do the system the way or do it with the reason I'm harvesting pigmen this way at all right now is because I need gold to make it easier to get out there, and I need gold to make it so that I can start making pistons for the pigmen farm, the pigmen and wither farm, which is an upcoming soon project now that the nether is starting to get well and truly grothed. Okay, where was I going? I'm completely forgetting where I'm actually supposed to be traveling right now. We'll go to the library. Yeah, nobody's been on to get the Soulforged Steel Beacon up and running, but that's okay. I am content. Have to do those maps one of these days too. Knockback 2 and Smite 5 with a Crack of Thunder. There we go. Okay, I'm going to clean up my inventory, and I will see you at the pigmen farm. Alrighty, here we go. We have our old axe and our new axe, and we're going to test them both out on these poor unsuspecting pigmen. By the way, I added Groth up here shortly after our Groth work episode because there's an extensive network of caves up here, and they were causing me grief. So 1, 2, 3 for him. Versus 1, 1, 1. So the knockback was almost redundant, but yeah, you know what? This thing could be really amazing against the Wither. Oh really? You think so, do you? Jerk. Oh, wow, he took it. He actually took it. Crazy. Okay. So, the power of Smite, right there. All we need now is a zombie pigman to spawn with a bloody golden sword on hand, because that has been a challenge of late. Hello, you didn't see me do anything bad. Now you have. 1, 2, 3. Well, okay, they're still doing a decent amount of damage. I guess I got lucky with having all my friends along the last time I did this. But it's a lot less unnerving than it was. Map glitch. Alright. Well, this will get this is just going to continue to improve as the Groth continues to expand. And also as I go down and spend a little time putting down slabs inside of the Nether Fortress, which I'm going to spend a bit of time doing off camera between now and the next episode. So I think that's all for today. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye for now.